2016, where we received a phone call from my grandmother, who actually had experience of farming at the shores of Lake Nyasa for more than 30 years. And it was easy for her to time the river flow and know when it's the time to plant, when it's the time to harvest, when it's time to prepare the farm. But actually that phone call that our grandmother called on that day, it was a very sad call, because she was lamenting that actually our farms have been destroyed with the river flow pattern change. That the river was very far from destroying our farms, but the river flow pattern changed and actually our farms were washed away. So while doing this project in critical zone approach, I could still hear that phone call that my grandmother called in 2016, and resonated with how I could navigate hydrology and the social science, the social welfare of the people, and connect, because we usually protect only water resources. But this part of the story actually made me to realize how important it is to consider people welfare, of course, and their habitability.
It's been a very good platform to hear different disciplinaries talking about the critical zone and learning from different disciplines. We're talking about the social scientists, you're talking about the soil scientists, and then the geospatials, different disciplines coming together. It's been an interesting space to learn about new things that I never knew. I think it has been very grateful. It has opened my mind. It has opened my eyes. I'm not the same person like I started in 2024. I've really learned a lot with this critical zone project. I'm very grateful. I'm one of the fellows in this project.
The background that we have in natural sciences and related sciences is that you collect data. That's it. You see, but now you have to, in the back of your mind, remember that there are people there. There are some people who are depending on these findings. Where do we involve them? Before even we go out there in the field, we need them. If it means co-mapping where we are going to do the samples, let's do with them. If it means having them, responding to some of the things, developing some frameworks with them on how we can manage the situation, let's have them.
In soil science, as in particular an agronomist, which is my professional background, I was thinking mostly that the soil is meant for sustaining particularly crop production. So what we sometimes give as agronomists, use fertilizers for enhancing the soils. We don't actually go beyond, which is the critical zone now thinking that what we apply on the top can have implications below. So what are the other processes which are interacting with what we humans or agronomists are recommending the soils? So the critical zone thinking, blending this new knowledge to my previous background, actually now give me a brief insight that we should think beyond. It's not about enhancing productivity, but also sustaining the habitability of that landscape.
What has been exciting to me, especially, is that different studies have studied different things independently. But now we are going there under this project to see all those things holistically. Now when we're going to talk about trees and the soils and the people and the material flows, we need to understand. When you see people passing, getting out of the watershed with the wood or charcoal, we needed to understand that I'm not just looking at bags of charcoal or a person carrying bags of charcoal, but a person who has extracted life out of the soil. You see, so that is the kind of understanding or something which is becoming very exciting for me to actually interact, and that comes with this project.